Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Connie, coming on today to share with you a paper piece video for the summer treat gnomes. I cannot say that word very well, I apologize. This is from a set from Cuddly Cute Designs. I had a viewer request that I put do some more paper piecing videos for gnomes, so that's what I'm doing. I have all my pieces inked. These pieces are a little bit smaller. They're right around 2.5 to 3 inches tall, so they are quite small. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have my pieces colors somewhat separated. If you're new to my channel, that's what I do. I like to try to separate them as best I can, and it just helps me figure out what's going on. And I do not have a picture of this up in front of me. Normally I would have my computer open looking at the file so I could see what's going on. I'm going to need some glasses here, but I've put this piece together a few times now already, just kind of I have a project in mind for a design team project, and so I think I know what I'm doing here, but that being said, probably not. I'm doing the obvious pieces first that I know go together, and then I'll start putting the rest of it together. I had this glue started, and then I don't know what it is with me and glue. I think it's just I'm doomed. It doesn't like me. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside for a little bit. Put his shoe pieces on. I put the whites on top of the shoes. I will show you in a minute with the other piece why I do that. And each time it's different with each designer what I might be doing. I'm matching it up at the bottom. The shoe has a bit of, I don't know if you can see it very well, but a little bit of an indent on both pieces, and that's why I'm putting the whites on the top instead of, sometimes I would put them, can't pick it up. Sometimes I put it underneath. Well, I'm putting it on top. It's a personal choice. It doesn't matter which way you do it. It's certainly up to you. I'm going to set that aside and work on my cone. Wanted to point out the ice cream cone has, it's probably hard to see on this, it took me a minute to see, but it's got two little indentions that come out. That's actually the top. And if you catch that, it'll just make your cone so much easier to put together, because I didn't at first, and I was trying to figure out, well, this is not fitting on there, and yet it did when I brought the file in. I used the assembled file now from pretty much all the newer files. It's been for quite a while. The files from Cuddly Cute Designs are assembled, if you catch that. So it makes it a lot easier to do your project and design your project. Okay, I want to be careful. I've already lost one piece of the ice cream cone drip, so I don't want to lose another. Okay, and then you have this swirl that's going to go basically this first part down on the ice cream. I made mine raspberry and blueberry, and yes, my blue is a little bit darker than probably what's on the photo. If you look at it, it's a little bit lighter. It's what I had and liked the color, and the pink is also just a little bit darker. I wanted to use the more of a raspberry color. I like orange and the raspberry together, so okay, now I'm going to put, this is the body and the head, or the shirt and the head. I'm going to put this on. I might be switching glue here just if I need some wiggle room, so I just want to let you know on that. So Make sure that's on good. Next thing I'm going to do, there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. I'm just doing it however. Put the shoes on. Whoa, way too much glue. I just kind of piecing it so part of the shoe shows. And I like to put a little bit of glue on the back. It just holds it so it doesn't wiggle. Eventually it'll be going on my project. It really won't matter that much, but for right now, that's how I do it. Okay, now I'm going to put her hair on, and this is going to take a little bit of thought, okay? So bear with me here, just because I need to figure out her hat. Okay, we're good. I often do a dry run, so to speak, on my pieces so I know where they're going. Let's see, what more on this side. Trying to get those fairly even. I'm going to put my little bows on so they don't get lost. I'm only showing you the paper piecing for these 3 pieces. I am, as I mentioned, it's part of a design team project, and I won't be showing that for about a week. My finished project. Sorry. Okay, now I'm going to put the hat on so I know where to put the nose. So again, just a little bit of glue up here on top. And some around the bottom. If you have questions or need help on some paper piecing, let me know. I'm not saying I can help with all of the pieces, but I can certainly try. So please. And the gnomes, the nose goes right up by the head, top of the hat, or say the bottom of the hat. I guess I've got that mixed up. The bottom of the hat. It goes right here. I'm going to finish my ice cream cone a moment, and I'll show you what I'm doing with my bows also. I didn't cut the little dots. When they're that tiny, if I have Nouveau drops or something I want to use, I usually use those instead because, yeah, so much easier. I'm going to just pop the cone in, or the ice cream part on. And I have to think about this one. This one I probably get mixed up. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. If it's upside down, it's upside down. What I will be doing is on these 2 little pieces for the drips of the cone, I will be coming back and putting glossy accents on after I get this all put together and off camera. I won't do it on camera. It would take forever. But then, so I'm just going to glue this on. Whoa, set the glue in I had to get my glue started and had a puddle of glue there, and of course that's where I set the glue bottle. Okay, so these gnomes don't have arms, so I'm just going to put this hand here. I hope you guys are having a great day. Nice to be doing videos again. I am, and I apologize it's been so long. It's just been A lot going on, trying to figure out a lot of things, so I'll get back to it. Okay, well, I'm going to switch this around a moment. And put it kind of right here. I don't want it on the piece because I want it to be able to put glossy accents on. So let me put the glue outlet on a moment and do some white gel work. Figure out which pen I have. One doesn't want to work very well. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. Okay, that hand's not on very well. At all. Whoa, some glue, and then I have way too much. Well, I don't think that hand was meant to be put on here, to be honest. I really, really don't. Okay. I think it's late and I need to, sorry, to be done for the day. Excuse my reach again. See, I put stuff away and I should not have because now I can't find anything. Oh, just one moment here. I don't want to take this all the way, but I thought I had everything out I needed, and of course I don't, and I apologize. That's nothing new for me. Looking for a I hope the neighbors are asleep. I was looking for a makeup brush, eyeshadow brush. Oh, goodness. If I don't do this right away, I forget to do it, so gotta do it now. Okay. That is my first gnome put together. What I'm doing well, I only need it on one here, but I'm putting Nouveau drops in the center of the bows. Excuse me, these are liquid pearls. Apologize. Sometimes I use Nouveau drops. And then there's a flower on one of them, and I'll be doing that. But I'm going to put this off to the side for a little bit, and I'm going to grab my other gnome, get working on this so we can finally get this done right without too many more catastrophes. Again, I'm just going to sort my pieces here real quick. Now I have 3 shoes and 3 bottom pieces for the shoes. I did not know on one of the gnomes, and I think it's the watermelon one, that one of the shoes is there for the guy, but it's hidden, so you don't know it's there. And it's actually, when it came grouped in, it was with the watermelon gnome. So I didn't know that, so I just duplicated it. Excuse me. So anyway, I'm going to start on the popsicle, and I think it goes this way. For some reason, I can't remember, and I'm gonna look here quick and see which look works better. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put it up the wide end at the bottom. Again, if it's not right, it's my fault. Follow the photo if you wish. I did use around that, I did put orange, the pumpkin orange from Stampin' Up! The ink on the cardstock first, and then I did use real red around the outside to make the orange pop, if you're wondering. And then we have the lollipop stick. I'm putting the fat part inside. I don't know if there's, excuse me, a right way or not. Don't know that it matters that much, but anyway. Let's set that aside. I'm doing the shoes. Again, putting them on the outside. Someone either is out in the hall with some really smelly perfume, or I don't know what, but I realized in the last couple of weeks that my asthma must be really bad or something, because I'm having problems with smells again. I can't take strong smells, which used to quite a while didn't bother me, so I don't know. Don't like it. I like it when I can breathe really well. I love this raspberry color. I don't know what it is, but two of my favorite colors, raspberry and orange. I think I said that, sorry. Okay. His hat, I don't know why I had a problem with it, but the wider part is the bottom. When I took it off the mat, I had to get kind of twisted around, and I put them in baggies for a bit till I am ready to paper piece stuff, and it just didn't look right. I don't know, probably was late and I was tired. I have no idea, but crazy. I think we will, again, put the shoes on first. Put this one up just a tiny bit. Now this is the shortest one of the two, or the three, I think. The first one I did was the tallest. I'm just getting the little bit of glue off, if you're wondering what in the world am I doing. Finally gave up on the little fine glue tips. The other ones, I think I have 3 or 4 of them, I'm not sure. I'm going to try to get some Goo Gone and see if that will help clean it. I've tried the hot water. Didn't have much luck with that. And I don't know if I didn't leave it in long enough. I'm not sure, but I will try again. Okay, now this one doesn't have a body or like a peat, or the head per se, with the skin flesh colored. This is going to just have the beard and the hat. I'm going to just kind of put this together a little bit. And then he has his mustache. And this. So what I'm going to do first, put the beard on. Excuse me, yeah, his beard. I was thinking mustache, but nope, it's his beard. Okay, then I'm going to put his hat on. I'm putting it so it comes to like this first where it juts out with his beard. So I'm just gonna kind of put some glue down here, and don't want a lot coming out, but okay. Then we will put his mustache on. Sorry, paper piecing videos sometimes can take a while. I'm not the quickest. I apologize. I never realized I was so much of a perfectionist. I'm really not. It just, some things I guess in a sense I am. I don't know. Okay, so I'm kind of trying to get this centered. Put his nose on. That's probably why I have such a struggle trying to do colored pencils, because I'm too much, everything's got to be just so, and it takes a long time to conquer it for one thing. But to blend all the colors, yeah, it takes a while. Let's see if this handle stays on better. Yay. Okay, and then I'm going to put, let's see, kind of want it here, because I don't want it, his hand off too far off his beard. So I'm going to put this on first. It might help me decide where to put the popsicle, and I probably put the stick up a little bit too far, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out, oh, goodness, glue-wise, where I want to put some glue. We'll just put a little bit there because I think it's, yeah, we're good. Trying to get his hands kind of fairly centered also. So finish him up. Okay. If you're wondering, again, if you're new to my channel, those are pan pastels that I use, the white, and I also have black and, oh, I forget, sienna brown, I think it is. I would have to look at the exact color. I'm not sure. I have a lot of people ask what I use, different groups, and what do I use for, you know, my highlighting. Well, that's it. That's all I use. So that and a little bit of white gel pen. A little bit more on this hand. It's just not quite. Okay, he's done. So that's my next one, and I'm gonna throw my extra shoe away, and so you can see them a little bit. I think they're cute. I'm not the biggest of gnome fans, but these are kind of cute. I'm doing a Halloween set too. I'm going to do a video on that too, because some people, I realize, do struggle with paper piecing. I guess to me it's second nature now. I apologize, I didn't realize, you know, that it's not for a lot of people. So okay, let's see. Turn that over. I'm doing this a little bit different, putting the pieces kind of with go. I'm looking for 2 more of those, and I know they're in here. Don't get me wrong. There's one. Yay. Don't want to have to be cutting. Oh, good. They're all here. I was going to say I knew they were, but okay. I want to put the watermelon together so I don't lose my seeds. There is a tip I will tell you about this watermelon in just a quick moment. I want my glue to dry. Put the pink on the green before you try to put the white on. There's a white wavy piece. Put that on last, or at least after the pink piece. So this piece, it goes on top. Get these pieces out of here a little bit. This piece goes on top of the pink. If you try to put it on and then put the pink on, you're not going to have the best results. Not that you can't do it. You just might not like the results so well. Trust me, I tried it when I was just layering things together at first, so that's why I suggest that. And to pull off my tweezers. Okay. I do have a piece of paper off to the side if you weren't aware of that, and that's where I lay off my pieces if I've got too much glue on. I am going to put one across from each other first, and then I will put the other 3 pieces on. Because honestly, I'm not exactly sure otherwise how I will get it somewhat straight. It's nice, there's, oh goodness, an odd number of these, so it makes it a little bit easier to center them, so to speak. Now if you cut these pieces a little bit bigger, it'd be easier to put the seeds on, right? I don't know, I have to cut everything so tiny. Thank goodness for tweezers, right? Okay, that piece is done. Let's go on to the shoes. I forget to say, if you have any questions, please do leave a comment. I will get back to you and help you the best I can. I appreciate everyone's comments both on here and my Facebook page. I've been probably doing more active on my Facebook page. I'm trying to get better at Instagram. Sometimes I get busy and I don't always get both there, but and there too, if you have questions about something I did on a card or a project I post, leave a comment. I'll gladly get back to you. I've had a few people ask comments. I appreciate that interaction. Okay, this is like the first one. It's got the head that goes on the main body. And then we put the feet on, or shoes, I guess I should say. Just putting a little bit of glue on there. There's no rhyme or reason how I put things together. Each piece is different on how I attach things. So, yeah. I'm going to put the band on the hat. It starts right where the indentation goes up. That's where it starts. And it'll fit just perfectly right in there. And then the hat. Yeah, that looks like a hat, right? The flower, excuse me. And I will put liquid pearls on that. I want to get her hair on, excuse my reach. And again, I'm just going to lay them on there first, so I kind of know where to go with them with the hat on. Okay. I hadn't really seen girl gnomes until I think I saw them on Doodlebug Designs, I think was the first one. I really didn't know that there were girl gnomes, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure there are, don't get me wrong, but I hadn't seen any in paper piecing. I'm sorry. Should correct my speech. Again, I'm just trying to get these kind of even. Not that I... Sure, in real life too, that they're not exactly even. I'm putting her hat down a little bit lower than I probably normally would. And put this on. Okay, let's get her bows on. There too, I didn't cut the little pieces for the bows. The centers, I will put little liquid pearls on them. I have to wait till I get all my pieces on because I'll have liquid pearls everywhere. Kind of like when I have stickles and I have glitter everywhere. Okay. So I am going to put this on just in case you see a little bit. And I put the watermelon on. See, I already smashed them. See if I can fix it a little bit. My hands aren't always the steadiest. Okay. And hands. Make sure my tweezers are clean. And I gotta get my glue on, lid on my glue. Oh, and I just saw, I forgot, careful with that, to put the some white on his nose. See if I can do it here and not have liquid pearls everywhere. All right, I'm going to get my stuff out of the way a little bit. And got a mess of stuff here. But there are my 3 gnomes. And I see I've managed to make a mess of this one already. We will, redo that. I should just learn to wait till I'm all done, right? And I will come back and put, like I said, Nouveau drops on the little drops on from the ice cream cone. But otherwise, I want to thank you all for joining me. Have an awesome day.